All right, you have 45 days to get your fall and winter candles set, and that's it. Hello everyone, I'm Jeff Standley with Standley Handcrafted, and today we're going to talk about getting ready for fall and winter candle season. Now, I said 45 days, but it's like give or take a few days, really depending on kind of your area and kind of when fall really starts to take off. But 45 days is a really good target to go for, and it's going to be pretty accurate. And what I mean by that for anybody new that's watching the channel is fall and winter candle season is coming up. And if you didn't know, and a lot of people watching this channel do know, fall and winter is usually when candle sales are at their peak. You usually do a lot better in anything that you're in, whether it's online, markets, in stores, or anything like that. Candles just do better in the fall and winter. And to get ready for that, you want to make sure that you get your stuff well enough or long enough in advance so that you're not left out in the cold when fall really starts jumping off. And I make this video about every year just to let people know, like, now is the time. The starting pistol just went off, so definitely make sure you're getting out there. I know a lot of people in the Facebook group and in some of the other groups that I'm in are already talking about this. People are already starting to get their lids, get their jars, get their wicks, and definitely get their oils that they're going to want to use for this fall and winter. And for the people that just started out this year, this is definitely the time to really get in and perfect your candle, perfect your jars. Make sure that you've got a good product, because I know a lot of people are scheduled to launch within the next month or two. So it's definitely something you really want to pay attention to right now and make sure that you've got those nailed down by the time basically September hits. Now, of course, one of the biggest things to make sure that you've got nailed down are going to be your scents. Basically, what you're going to want to do is figure out what you want to sell for fall and winter. If you're new, I would basically go out there, find the scents that you like. If you haven't tested them already, definitely go get some samples, see what you like, try a few different ones. And when you do find the samples that you do like, I would definitely stock up on those oils to make sure that you don't run out by the time, again, candle season like really starts to jump off. And for the people watching the video that have been watching the channel for a long time, you absolutely know that if you don't get your oils early enough, you can definitely run the risk of running out of certain oils, especially your most popular ones. So now is definitely the time to stock up on the oils, get a couple extra of the ones that you really sell a lot of, and make sure that you have them, because once November and December rolls around, it's going to be much harder to get a lot of those things. And of course, that's not only reserved for oils. The other things that you're going to want to make sure that you get and actually kind of stock up on, number one is always lids. For some reason, lids always tend to run out around November and December. So if you are making candles that have lids, I would definitely make sure that you've got a little bit more on hand than you normally carry. And then, of course, jars. That was another one that really ran out even in short supply last year, which usually doesn't happen a ton with some of the most commonly used jars, like the jelly jars, the straight jars, stuff like that. Even those were running low last year. So I would definitely make sure that you've got what you think you're going to sell, and then buy just a little bit more so that you absolutely have some stock through these next few months. Now, I will say a little bit of a word of caution going into this year. A lot of people have seen that the market is down a little bit. Definitely waiting to see what happens in the fall and winter months. It definitely ramps up. And I've mentioned this in previous videos, but I would definitely put your money in the wisest areas. I know for me, I'm not testing any new jars, any new wicks or anything like that. The stuff that I'm going to be making for this fall and winter are stuff that's proven, stuff that I know how it works. I know the jars, I know the wicks, I know the oils. So I'm really not testing anything new. So anything that I buy going into the fall and winter is stuff that I know I'm going to use, stuff that I know is not going to last me more than like a month or two. So I would definitely put a word of caution to anybody that is maybe looking to try new vessels going into this one. You might put that one off just for a little bit and focus on the candles that you know that you can make perfect. And I will say, going back to the oils, anybody new watching the channel, this is definitely the season where fall, winter, food type or baking type scents do really well. So if you don't know which oils to go for, those are absolutely the ones. Your cinnamon, vanilla, apple spice, pumpkin spice, anything kind of anything kind of Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween related. And of course, that's not to say that scents like lavender and some other florals don't sell well. They do sell, they just definitely don't sell as well as like the winter and baking type scents. And the reason I say 45 days is because that gives you plenty of time to get this stuff nailed down. Depending on what you're ordering, it could be probably the next week to 2 weeks before you get a lot of that stuff in, which gives you about 30 days to go through and get your candles ready. Find out what markets you're going to to be in, what stores you can get in, basically getting your website up to date with as many candles as you can so that you can kind of hit the ground running. So that's pretty much it with this one. Just a quick video to let people know that the time is coming and it's going to be here quicker than you know it. So definitely get ahead of the game. And if you are looking for any vessels, oils, or anything like that, I've got a list to a bunch of different great websites down below. And then of course we do sell vessels and oils and wicks and everything like that at DIYcandlesupply.com. And then we sell straight oils also at Bohosoft.com. So definitely jump over, check out the website. I do have the fragrance oils off of both websites right now, so I'm hoping they're going to be up. We're trying to get everything up and going and back on the website, both websites, within the next week or so, because we definitely want to hit that fall rush. We're still in the process of moving from the old location to the new location, so we're in two different spots, so it's very chaotic right now. But we will have everything kind of ironed out very soon, so definitely check back for the oils, and we'll see you in the next video.